Putin just cancelled on Zelensky, and Zelensky flew to Turkey to meet him face to face. But when Zelensky arrived, Putin cancelled the meeting. If you don't know, today the Ukrainian President Zelensky was meant to meet face to face with the Russian President Putin for the first time in Istanbul, Turkey. Before I get to the important part though, it's ironic and worth knowing that the Estonian foreign minister called this, quote, a slap in the face by Putin. Now onto the important part. Although Putin didn't directly turn up to this meeting with Zelensky, he did actually send a low-level delegation to have direct talks with Ukraine. And in fact, these are going to be the very first direct talks between Russia and Ukraine, because there's always been a middleman like the US, for example. But if you watched my video about this from a few days ago, you would know that the US was the ones that tried setting this up, and not Ukraine or Russia. And today, Trump was asked what he thought about Putin not turning up to this meeting, and Trump really tried brushing it off as though it's not really a big deal. The US President Trump said, quote, nothing's going to happen until the Russian President Putin and I get together and have a meeting. Of course, the meetings between Zelensky and Putin, which were meant to take place today, haven't happened, which means the new meetings between the low-level delegations need to be scheduled. At the moment, we don't know when these delegations are going to meet, except it's expected to be in the next few days, and it will probably happen in Turkey. To be honest, I don't think anyone really expected they were going to meet face to face anyway. Usually meetings build up from low-level delegations like the ones that have been sent all the way up to the very top over a matter of months. So we'll see what happens with that. But as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.